We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. We have season. So striding in, Javier Baez. And we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Back up the middle. And that's through for a hit. So here in the first inning, the leadoff man's aboard to kick things off. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario.
The left fielder, number 20, Eddie.
First delivery to him on the way. And he takes ball one. The 1-1 home is in there for strike number 2. The 1-2. A curveball hit right back at him. There's one. On to Encarnacion, and they get them both. A double play. Settling in now, Alex Bregman. He'll get to take his first cuts here. First pitch of the at-bat. Hit hard on the ground towards second. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. And the inning extended for George Springer to bat next. Here's George Springer. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Bogarts is there. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Victor Robles digging in now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Center fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Therefore it is Baez, and he's got it for the first out. Now in the box, George Springer, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Here comes the first pitch. Lifted into the air to shallow center. There to play it is Springer, and that's out number 2. Stepping into the box, Edwin Encarnacion, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. Smoked on the ground up the middle, but the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Stepping into the box, Gary Sanchez. He takes his first cuts in this one with a man at first and 2 away. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike.
One thing I'm going to keep my eye on with this young starter on the mound is how he's able to stay ahead of hitters. It makes pitching at this level a lot easier. And when you're trying to establish yourself in the big leagues, you're going to have a much better time doing that if you attack hitters from the get-go.
And this one's inside and high, 1-2 now. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts it in. Here's the young catcher, Wilson Contreras. He'll get us started in the top of the second. First pitch on its way. Hard hit ball to short. Gloved by Bogarts. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Striding into the box, Brian Dozier. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
Great off-speed pitch right there. He was definitely sitting fastball, wanted to turn and burn. Everything went flying. This pitcher might be on the attack with that pitch all game long.
And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He was finally able to lay off one there. He swung at 2 out of the zone before that, so clearly he wasn't picking up the ball very well.
This is in the air to left. And 2 quick outs here in the second. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. First pitch coming. Here it is. A little bouncer. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
Hey, from an offensive standpoint, you better get it ready. This guy is not throwing a ton of...
Threw it right past him. Now to the plate, Eddie Rosario. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Left fielder, Eddie Rosario.
Ran it in on the fists. 0-1. Rosario can be considered a bit of a one-dimensional hitter, I guess, in terms of making contact. He tends to see the ball out of right-handed pitcher's hands well, but doesn't seem to pick up the left-handers at the same level. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. Now batting, Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, Alex.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time. The 0-1 delivery. Breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2. Now at the plate, Xander Bogaerts will try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Hit in the air out to straightaway left. Rosario is there. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. The third baseman, Mike Moustakas, now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Third baseman, Mike.
First delivery to him on the way. And no swing, apparently. Ball 1. Even 1-1 count to Moustakas.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
The 1-1 home. He swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So here now is the pitcher, Luis Severino.
The pitcher, number 40, Luis Severino.
Here's the first pitch to him. First pitch cutter that's by him for strike 1. Here's Bogaerts, the young shortstop. And there are 2 away now. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Javier Baez. He reached on a single in his first try. A wave and a miss, a tick behind a good fastball.
The lineup top to bottom looks like they have no approach or game plan whatsoever. It's like they're deciding to swing before the pitch is even coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
That's great recognition right there on the part of the hitter. Not many guys lay off that one. That was a classic strikeout pitch to 0-2, good changeup with some depth.
Very weakly on the ground. The 1-2. Swung on in the dirt for the third strike. And that ends the inning. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Here comes the first pitch.
Harold Reynolds.
A swing and a miss at a ball down. The windup and the 0-1. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Rich Hill.
Rich Hill.
First offering on its way. is put in play to the right side of the infield. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, Victor Robles. Flied out in his first at-bat, so making 0 for 1 so far. That's out to left. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Digging in to try it again, Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Here's the first pitch to him. A knee buckler, and he swings and misses at it.
You might see a change of game plan right here from the pitcher and catcher. They have to find a way to get these guys off that early count heater. Look for a little bit of change of pace.
Rosario behind with an 0-2 count. The next 0-2. Check swing in the dirt, but he went around. Sanchez corrals it. The throw down to first, 1 away. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. A base hit in his first trip. And that one swung on and missed 0-1. Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. Counts even 1-1 to Alex Bregman. Hit on the ground to third. Bregman has it. And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter. George Springer comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Is a swing and a high pop-up. Encarnacion shading to his right, and that retires the side. Striding in once again, George Springer. He's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
This with no score, you'd think by now one of these two teams would be able to get some base runners on and get them in, but that hasn't been the case.
Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Therefore, it is Springer, and he's got it for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning for Edwin Encarnacion. First pitch on its way. A bouncer to the left side. And a diving effort there, but it'll come up empty. It's a base hit. Ready for another chance? Gary Sanchez looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Hey, this guy has been locating his fastball all game to perfection. Talking to a number of big league pitchers over the years, they'll tell you a well-executed fastball with good location is still the best pitch in the game.
Fouled off. Inside as he might be trying to set him up here 1-2. A swing by Sanchez, and this one soaring out into left field. And they take the lead. It's gone. Coming to the plate now, Eddie Rosario. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First pitch on its way. Hit on the ground out to short. Baez fields it cleanly. Throw, and he's called out on a close play at first. At the plate, Alex Bregman. He popped out in his first trip. Here's the first pitch to him. Fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Missed with a slider. from the windup, the 1-1 pitch. And now a soft liner to the left side, but foul.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Pulled high in the air out to left field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away. And then digging in, Wilson Contreras. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Takes this the other way to right, and a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning. Here's Brian Dozier now. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
He came out of his shoes on that one, boys. I know he swung and missed it. We felt the breeze from up here, but if he gets that pitch again and catches it a grain low, we got action.
The 0-2 home. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. And there he goes towards second. Sliced hard on the ground. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And now they'll have runners at the corners to start off the inning. At the plate, Yoenis Cespedes, and their runners at the corners now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
This guy's been on cruise control as we head into the middle innings of this one. And one of the big factors why, how about 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Runner goes for second. And another foul ball. Runners at the corners here, nobody out. Runners breaking for the plate. Pitch swung on and missed. And the run is in to score from third. Is there, and he's out trying to take second. Third baseman Mike Moustakas now. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Hit back up the middle. Played on the backhand. And a close play at first, but he's called out. Here's Xander Bogaerts now. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Chopped weakly to the left. To his left, Moustakas. And the inning begins with a quick out number 1. Digging in the switch hitter, Harold Reynolds. He popped out in his first trip. First pitch of the at-bat. 0-1 the count. 5th inning, 2-1 our score. Lifted the other way out to left center. Here's Baez to make the catch, and that becomes out number 2. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Rich Hill. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First delivery to him on the way. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time. Ready now, Luis Severino. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner.
Boy, that's a great breaking ball right there. That's a tough pitch to lay off when that ball is coming in at that plane right there. Quality take.
And that swung on and missed on a pitch down 1-1. So 1-1 home. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. To short. Backhanded. And he'll let it fly from deep in the hole. And a great athletic play to get him. Man, wow. Here's Javier Baez. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Here comes the first pitch. Swing and a miss at a ball down.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Yeah, Matt, it's incredible to watch him go after guys. He's forcing a lot of early contact, and they haven't done a whole lot with the balls they put in play against him.
This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Ready for another shot now. Eddie Rosario. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. A double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3. It's a double play. Victor Robles digging in now. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike. Hops this one up. Severino will do this himself, and that's the first out. Here's George Springer. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Sliders in for a strike.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Strike 3 on a pitch in the dirt. And the throw is made to record the second out of the inning. Edwin Encarnacion now. He scored after reaching on a single in his last time up. Popped high in the air. Dozier is under it. And that's the third out. Ready once again, Alex Bregman. A hit in 2 tries so far.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. Digging in to try it again, George Springer. He got under 1 and popped out his last time up. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike 1.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. Hit hard back up the middle. He gets dirty, but he can't get there, and it's into center field. So a crucial moment here, and standing in, Wilson Contreras. And he does so representing the possible go-ahead run. Hit swung on and missed the throw. In time as he just gets the tag down. A wind-up and the 0-1. Fouled off.
I know it's a guessing game, but usually when you flip that coin, it better come up fastball at this level. You cannot be late right there. That was right in the wheelhouse.
Swing and a little tapper.
As a pitcher right there, do not be surprised if he throws the same exact pitch. He was lucky to foul that one off.
And this one runs in on him as he... Ready to take his hacks again, Gary Sanchez, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time out.
Going back to that last AB, that was
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And a whiff at a good slider that time.
textbook pitching performance so far in this one as we move into the later innings. First pitch strikes, how about over 90%? That's about as good as it gets.
And that's the first out. Riding in once again, Eddie Rosario. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Now a swing and a miss as they start him out on a pitch well inside for strike one. 0-1, here's the pitch. Fouled away. Popped him up. Contreras over to his right, and he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Ready for another shot now, Alex Bregman. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First offering on its way. Just able to get a piece of that for strike one. We're in the 7th inning now of a pitcher's duel. 2-1 our score. On the ground to third. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. Digging in once again, Brian Dozier. Last time through was a base hit.
Second baseman, Brian Dozier. Your attention, please. Now pitching, Sean Eckford.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck. And that one just missed outside. Here's the 1-2. And this one's tapped foul at home plate. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first down. Here's Yoenis Cespedes. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball just a bit high. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, strike one.
I love the fact that this batter continues to be aggressive, but after striking out twice already, maybe he's got to take a step back, see the ball a little bit deeper, and be willing to work deep into the count.
Robles is there now, and he has it. 2 gone. Digging in, Mike Moustakas. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Open stance by Moustakas, and now the pitch. Swung on and missed. It's 0-1. Ready with the 0-1. Drilled down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And hold all tickets now as the tying run gets into scoring position with a 2-out double. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Luis Severino, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Michael Brantley will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that misses inside 1-0. He's working on bringing home the tying run, standing at second base. Hit hard on the ground to first. Fielded by Encarnacion, and nothing will come of the two. Carter Capps is called upon, and it's not for his usual role. Just hoping to keep the deficit at 1 here. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. He had to be looking for something else to start the at-bat. It's 0-1.
You never want to take the aggression away from a ball player, but in this situation, I'd like to see the leadoff guy try and work the count a little bit more, especially when this pitcher's missing like he is.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. So it's a leadoff base hit to open their half of the 8th. Harold Reynolds will be the next to bat. He's popped up in his first plate appearance and flied out last time around. Snap throw from the catcher. But he dives back safely. The 1-0. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Capps comes at hitters with a good hard fastball, one that's certainly fun to watch.
He's a throwback, the kind of guys that he likes his fastball. It's a good fastball, not the best fastball in the game, and he's not afraid to throw it. And you know what else?
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. A swing and a miss on a ball way out of the zone, and there's one away. Jose Abreu will get a chance with a runner in scoring position here. It's a pinch hit now with 1 away. And he fouls this one off. Trying to add some padding to their lead in the form of that run standing out there at second base. Again, another foul ball.
Think he was sitting on that pitch right there? He absolutely smoked that ball. You could tell the grimace on his face that he wanted to keep that one fair.
The bouncer to the left side. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Victor Robles. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat. This one's down to third. Moustakas is there. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Sam Dyson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. Digging in and looking for more, Javier Baez. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Didi Gregorius will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Here's the 0-1. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. The 1-1 home. Makes him swing and miss on a ball out of the zone for strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that slider right there. It's hard to do anything with that pitch unless you're sitting on it and catch it out front before it breaks all the way in.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Eddie Rosario. He was a double play victim last time around. And now a swing and a miss, and that's what you call establishing the inside part of the plate. It's strike 1. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1. Dyson, a 6'1" right-hander. He offers up a 2-seamer, a changeup, a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and a cutter. fastball that just misses inside.
That pitch right there, he's trying to keep him from getting his arms extended. If it's out over the plate more, he can obviously do a lot of damage with it.
Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. He was a ground-out victim last time up. And he lays off there 1-0.
Well, that two-seam fastball ran a little too much off the plate, but now that sets him up to work with something away and maybe even an off-speed pitch.
1-1. 1-2 now. Crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. Check swing, no swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2.
Great job right there to hold up. Game could have been over. Gives himself another chance.
Grounded to third. Bregman fields it cleanly. Throw in time, and the ball game is over. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player.